welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. And here's Van Basten. Oh, this looks sharp. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from...
Chance! And he's there to get it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Van Basten. He's being urged to takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Cleared away. Paraguay are looking to go forward now. Costa Curta. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. And it's Xabi Alonso. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Good ball over the top. He is through. Real chance! Bellingham. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Van Basten. He's played it back. Alonso. Roberto Carlos. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that was vital. And he's heaved it away. Maldini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Some good persistent defending here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Valverde proves just a little bit too strong. But can he finish? Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Great defending, strong and determined. And a chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Saliba can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Almost half an hour in now. And it's Sneijder.
Paraguay are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work. Messi, and Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright.
And it's been hooked away. It'll pass back. And here's Suarez. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Oh, it's Van Basten. Now that's well seen too. And it's Gullit. Sneijder. Luis Suarez. Oh, well played, well played. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And he thumps it clear.
Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mateus. Mateus! It's hit the upright. He's delivered all right.
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's a shot. It's Sneijder! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Sneijder really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that has been cleared. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Paraguay currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 10. Número 18. Número 14. Entran número 8. Número 17.
Gets us going once more.
Paraguay can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Valverde crosses.
That's good defensive concentration.
Played it again. Rijkaard tries to clear. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And the counter is on. Now it's Gullit. He's picked his way through. And it's Lahm looking for the far post. Punched away. Paraguay do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Shoots! Iniesta. It's Gullit. Valverde. Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found space here. Out of play for a goal kick. Paraguay still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Spread neatly. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 11, Luis Suárez. Número 15, entran número 20, número 19.
Cuts out the
Se
supply.
está realizando un cambio.
Xavi Alonso. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
There could be trouble here. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham is there to clear.
Cambio.
Big chance! And it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
De Rossi. Well, that looks a great chance! It's and the shot! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Paraguay clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Just about within shooting range. And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Has a look and plays it forward. Bernardo Silva. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Olmo. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Dani Olmo. Chance, surely! And that's a good finish. Into the lead once more. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Número 25.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior. Iniesta. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Paraguay really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Lovely, now then. He'll try from distance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's Olmo. Gerrard.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Roberto Carlos.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
That's going up front in a hurry. Well, there's the clearance. Bernardo Silva getting this one clear. And that'll be the end of that. Paraguay can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Paraguay absolutely shocked.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Into the channel. Mateus. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that, he evidently loves the contest. Chiellini makes the interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his
chance! And he's taking no chances there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a shade optimistic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Juve running with intent. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on it.
And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Quality ball. Eto'o chasing after it. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, cracking shoots! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Convertido en el minuto 21. Número 10. Messi.
Paraguay are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mateus cuts out the pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's there to get it away. Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Now he's off and running. Maldini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Kökçü tries to play it through. Oh, he's all alone. And that is well cleared. Paraguay with the corner, they're first. Rijkaard can get it clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's on it, he's had a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Backward it goes. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely. Eto'o! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Diouf, steaming on, shot at goal! Oh, he's hit the bar! Paraguay do have a chance to counter here. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Mateus, probing pass. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's bustling. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mateus receives it in a good position here. Bullet is always looking to break lines. Searching pass he's played there. That's been cut out, well played. Mateus, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. Thuram concedes a free kick for that. Oh, he's taken it. Looking for a runner. Floated through. No luck with that dink over the top. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 15. Número 10. Entran.
Paraguay get the ball rolling for the second period.
Número 8.
And here's Messi. That is lovely. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paraguay come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Very nicely done. Mohamed Salah steaming forward at pace. Kukçu. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. That's cause for mild irritation. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Hazard. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Hazard. Hazard making good progress. Iniesta cross, impressive jump! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. Paraguay needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that was vital. That has been cut short. Oh, red, nice interception. Eto'o gets flagged offside. Paraguay still have the cards to affect this game. It's a searching pass. That's been slipped through. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Pirlo. Neither of... He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 30.
So we have movement
Messi.
on both benches.
Entrará al campo. Número 22. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Tonali. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Shevchenko. David Villa. And the ball is out of play. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Paraguay really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Tries to pass it through. Brilliantly cut out. Deftly away. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, no joy this time. Schmeichel getting this one clear. Now that's a lovely exchange. Maldini going vertical. Can he get it through? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Just eases him off the ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Paraguay desperately searching for the winner here. Has a look and plays it forward. He's found some space. Pedri with... Oh, good effort! That's another chance! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allow the defence to regroup and stop the attack. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
2 minutes to be added on. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 16.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Señoras y señores.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Paraguay can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
That's a little off target. Fernandez. Looking for the run. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, important interception. That's really well cleared. And it's Luis Suarez. Fernandez. O'Reilly wins the duel this time. Rodri. De Paul. Seedorf does well to get it back. He's found a way past. Seedorf steaming forward at pace. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the cross comes in. Oh, there's the clearance. And he's decided to go for it.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Walker gets across to intercept that. Dembele. Fernandez. Cross in. That has been knocked away. He's in a great position here. It's Fulham! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Now he's got space here. Nicely worked. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gullit. And here's Suarez. Messi. He is always looking to break lines. De Paul. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it again. Schneider. Rodri can get it clear. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard does really well there, he is strong. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. Well, they can break here.
Norway have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nicely shaped ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Luis Suarez. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's a pretty loose pass. De Paul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's the chance to counter. And he's forced to go back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Forlan is firing after that one. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Paraguay with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Showing great feet there. And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Paraguay certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. Second period is on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Fernandez. Forlan. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Messi. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Well, the keeper gets his hands on it.
Norway clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And here's Messi. O'Reilly cuts out the pass.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made...
Forlan! That's a decent clearance.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 10. Número 6. Entran número 8. Número 12. Se está realizando.
He won't be happy with that one. Played with speed from back to front.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely intercepted. 60 minutes played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, Red, nice interception. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Short changes him with that pass. Norway are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's a key interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Salah. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Fernandez. Paraguay are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through, takes a shot. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 30. Messi. Entran. Número
Fernandez.
23. Número 17.
Can he get it
Número
through?
22. Se va a realizar un cambio.
He's having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Mohamed Salah deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rummenigge. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, that's been intercepted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Salah. And this is Forlan. He'll try from distance. And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's just beyond his reach. Hazard chasing after it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it
Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well,
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. Azar, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Dani Olmo. Rijkaard gets into a... It's Salah! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone direct here. Nice looking ball. Seedorf. Lahm carries the ball down the right. And that'll be the end of that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always like...